to draw a line to somebody who made a confession. I'm not going to mention her name. One of the ladies who made a confession on the video, I have a very close, a very, 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 very close person who knows one of the ladies who was confessing on BBC. And he called me. I was laughing. And he was laughing. I said, no, bro, don't laugh. This is not funny. He said, look, this lady, they know her very well in South Africa. And if you go to her page, she owns a foundation, a charity. As I speak to you right now, that lady has 3 cases, 15 men. She said about 15 years ago or so that 3 men raped her. She has a case of rape. Only her has rape case. One person being raped by 3 different men. I also heard I can't conclude that she has a case, but you can go to her page, search the people who confess. Go to her page, a South African lady. Among the videos has a charity foundation. I saw it. It's not like a hearsay. Go and find it. I saw it. I took my time. You see, most of you have this problem of not going deeper to investigate. You just believe in what you hear and you just conclude. Now I'm giving you my own opinion. Now the first thing I did when that brother came to me telling me he knows this lady, that they know her, she's a liar, she plays around, she does this. Now early last year, there was a video about a young pastor who was doing this exposing in South Africa. I'm not going to mention his name. I think he stopped it. He even went to go and apologize to these pastors that he was sorry and all of that. And then this pastor who exposed her was interviewing her, saying, tell us the names of the men of God you have slept with. She also mentioned the name of this man. And you could see her happy, confessing. Like, oh yes, I did it. I slept with this man of God. I went to this pastor. I saw snake on his bed. I did this, I did that. And I was looking at her. How can someone who should be crying in her pain? Because abuse is something you go through and don't recover in a hurry. I saw this lady saying things about how she slept. She was even posting that she knows this bedroom of this pastor. Okay, good. Now you have said it. Now, this same lady who was boasting is now on BBC crying that she go through torture. She went through pain. You know, she cried and you could see, I could see right in through her. Like, you've made now, guess what? Now she has been through more than 4 cases. As I speak to you right now, she has a court case. She has a court case of 3 men who raped her. Why are you within that perimeter? Why is your story around men who raped you? She also accused another man of God in Nigeria, Christ Embassy pastor. She accused him of sleeping with her and that she saw a big snake on his bed. What are you doing around the territory of rape? Now, I don't want to side it. I'm checking the background check of this woman's confession, and I'm like, no, something is wrong. And I went to her page and I saw how they were interviewing her, that 15 years ago, 3 boys or 2 boys raped her. Now this is what you would not go and check. You won't go to investigate. You won't find out about it. But you believe it because it has connection first to a black man. I want to use the word black. I'm not being racist. To a black preacher. To a black preacher, and then to a Nigerian, and because to a pastor. Because anything that goes around the church, pastor, men of God, ministry, it will go viral. There are cases worse than this in America. Cases worse than this in all those other countries. But some of you didn't hear it. I'm sure some of you did not even hear what even happened to, what are they calling? Happened to, okay, it came viral because it came to Nigeria recently. That's TD Jakes. But what about what happened in the Catholic Church? The Pope declared that gay marriage it only went and died. Nobody said they were going to pray for the Catholic Church. Nobody protested against it. Nobody came out to say that the devil is now in the Catholic Church. Nobody called the Pope. Nobody called the Pope Antichrist. Yes, few persons said it, but people are still going to Catholic Church. Catholic Church is one of the most strongest in the whole world. Catholic Church is one of the most strongest Christian denomination. It has the largest followers of people. The Pentecostal Church, the Catholic Church. The Pope is said to be the highest figure in the Christian community in the Catholic Church. He made a declaration saying, Pope, you can join, man and man can marry, women and women can be joined in the church. Nobody left Catholic Church. Nobody called him out. Nobody posted his picture to say he's a false, he's an antichrist. Nobody made any statement of it because he's a white man, or probably he knows what he's doing. They have an excuse. But these things, according to the Bible, is called the signs of the end time. I am not against the Pope. I am against the fact that a lot of people will see this as an avenue to exploit their sinful nature, who were attempting to change, who were looking for means to change, came to the church and have found a figure, public figure, saying gay marriage is permitted. Now, what do you think this will cause in the body of Christ? Devaluation of belief. A lot of Muslims are laughing at you, Christians. Hinduism and other culture are laughing at us because we don't practice what we preach. Why am I saying these things here? You need to investigate deeper, not by your knowledge, your natural knowledge. And let me say this to every one of you believers. I know that a lot of people confessed. A lot of people said something to this, but in my opinion, I think there should be more investigation on that video. It has to be investigation on everybody, investigation on the church, investigation on everything. It has to. They were, like, for example, there were places mentioned in the video that in the church, there are places, if you go, they talked about people dying in the church. They talked about shrines in the place. Can they go with the warrant and go to search the church? It's the house of God. It's the church. Because I have never heard that there was a need for them to go to the church to investigate. And now you're talking about the police being bribed, and so they can't do anything. Not when law and truth abides, because evil cannot hide for long. But at the same time, in my final opinion and conclusion, at the end of the day, God is the judge. TB Joshua has gone to be with the Lord. His judgment is already settled. Whether he did it, whether he didn't do it, whether he lived right, his judgment is already settled. And at the end of the day, where will you be when you leave this world? Now,